My stepfather stole my inheritance, so I took everything from him. I never thought I'd be the kind of person to say this, but I ruined my stepfather's life, and I don't regret a single thing. When I was 9, my dad died in a car accident. Just like that, gone. My mom was devastated, but it didn't take her long to remarry. Within a year, she had met Greg, a charming, well-dressed man who treated her like a queen, or so I thought. Greg moved in quickly and began managing the house, the bills, and eventually, my dad's estate. I was too young to understand what was happening, but over time, things started to feel off. My mom seemed more distant, and Greg became more controlling. He monitored what she spent, commented on her clothes, and even limited her time with friends. But to the outside world, he was Mr. Perfect. By the time I turned 15, my dad's pictures had disappeared from the house. His clothes, his tools, even his vintage record collection, all gone. Greg said it was too painful for my mom, but my mom never said that. In fact, she barely spoke at all. She had started taking anxiety meds and sleeping most of the day. That's when I started snooping. One night, I snuck into Greg's office and found a file labeled with my dad's name. Inside were documents, my dad's will, bank statements, and a letter from a lawyer. My dad had left everything to me. Not my mom, not Greg, me. I was supposed to inherit his life insurance payout, his savings, and his properties. But I never saw a cent. Greg had somehow convinced my mom to let him take control, and I was left in the dark. The accounts had been drained, the property titles shifted. It was like I never existed in the will. I wanted to confront him, but I was just a teenager, so I did the only thing I could. I documented everything. I took photos, made copies, and hid them in a USB drive in a box of old stuffed animals. I waited. Over the years, I played the long game. I got close to Greg, pretended to forgive and forget. I played the dutiful stepdaughter, even when it made my skin crawl. Meanwhile, I kept tabs. I tracked financial accounts, built timelines, and collected receipts. My college essays were written with my teeth clenched. Every A I got was fueled by quiet fury. There were moments I wanted to give up. I remember one night, during my sophomore year of college, I was working 2 jobs just to stay afloat. I called my mom, hoping for support. She put me on speaker with Greg, and they told me I was being dramatic, that I should take out loans like normal people, that I was just jealous. I hung up in tears.